David, the first time that I met you and talked to you was December 13th of last year. So 11 months ago, basically. It's almost a year coming up. How
Yep.
have you been since then?
I've been getting by, you know. It's just day by day, you know. It's not easy, but yeah.
And how old are you now?
I'm 21.
Have you talked to been in contact with your family at all, or no?
I haven't talked to my mom in like about 2 months, but last time I talked to you, my dad was with me, and he passed away. It was 11 months that I talked to you. It was probably about 4 or 5 months ago he passed away.
So my condolences for your loss. Didn't you have little siblings as well that were with somebody?
I had a little brother, but he's in Mesa staying with his girlfriend, so he's doing all right.
How old is your brother?
He's 19.
But he's doing good. He's not out in the streets.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Okay, good. Were you able to talk to your dad before he passed?
I was. He was on life support, but I was able to see him. Yeah.
And the passing of your father, that you didn't there was no motivation for you to try to get treatment, try to get better?
If anything, it made it worse.
You're just sad and in grief and depression?
Yeah.
In those 11 months, have you sought out any type of treatment, for whether it's substance, emotional, any type of treatment at all?
Nope.
Would you say you're not ready yet?
Yeah. Honestly.
What do you think? What's the biggest? What do you think has you out here the strongest? Is the addiction, the lifestyle, freedom? What do you think it is?
I think it's the lifestyle, and just the lifestyle and the addiction. Yeah.
If you were to get treatment, what would you be doing once you get clean? What does your life look like once you're clean?
Well, if I ever, get clean, and if I actually get clean without dying, the first thing that I have on my mind is staying away from these. But, most of the people that I know who get clean normally by getting arrested. And the first thing they do whenever they come back out is they'll jump right back on them, just trying to say that, like they don't got a hold on me, I ain't doing them like that, it's alright. But like, as soon as you get back on them, it goes right back to the same thing. It's a cycle, dude. It's like, wow. But, hopefully I'll be able to have the, willpower and the mental strength, and I will, if I ever do get clean.
If that's something that you want, you desire, you have to work towards it like anything else. So maybe your sick and tired hasn't came yet, right? Maybe your rock bottom isn't here yet, right? You still haven't hit rock bottom, perhaps. I'm not sure, because everybody's interpretation of rock bottom and is different, right? So
clearly not. I'm still out here like an idiot. But
yep.
Besides that,
yeah, don't give up on yourself, though. Don't give up on yourself. 11 months, and you might surprise yourself and say, I'm sick of it, I'm gonna call this guy, and you call me, and I take you to treatment. So you can't give up on yourself. You're really young. It's just the clock is ticking, though, right? Because those pills are dangerous, right? Being out here by yourself alone, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
right? Just a lot of bad things happen. So
Every day.
every single day. And you probably see it a lot better than us, right? Than the quote unquote regular people who who have jobs and live at home. You're living out here in the streets, seeing it every day. You're in the thick of it.
Yep.
Right?
Right.
And you're making money by panhandling?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's your sign say?
It just says please help. Yeah, it says please help homeless and hungry. I don't really put anything specific on it, but I'd rather do that. And I think that it would be a lot easier for somebody, to just, at the very least, spare 50 cents or $1 than me having to get so desperate that I gotta go and rob somebody's car or try and hurt somebody or steal from somebody or, rob somebody. And I'm just always stuck with this. I'm not gonna go and do that. I'm not that type of person.
You have a good heart?
I do.
What's the thing that you miss the most about a normal life? What do you miss the most?
Honestly, I can't remember. Video games?
Been out here so long, you can't remember?
Yeah.
You forgot what a bed feels like?
Honestly, I miss the feeling of being clean. Not having to continue to want to have to, get high or get well or whatever. But that feeling of just, feeling normal. Like I say, I miss that.
When's the last time you felt normal?
It's been a minute. It's been a lot longer than 11 months. Say that.
When I asked you, when did you and I meet? You said you thought it was like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, it felt like a minute, but
I think that's normal because you guys lose track of time being out here, right?
Yep.
I've talked to people and they think it's 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys lose track of time. You lose track of what's going on in the world, right?
Definitely.
You don't know who the president is. You don't know what's going on in the world, right?
Well, I know who the president is.
But you know what I'm saying, right? There's a lot of people that just lose track of time and aren't.
That's sad.
Yeah, it happens. And it's because you're focused on one thing and one thing only. And you're going to put everything else aside. Family.
Most of them, yeah, dude, you're 100% right, dude. That's all they care about. That's all they're focused about. There are a few people who, try and stay as normal as they can, but there's so many of them that's just, just that. Just, the substances and whatnot.
So, David, it was really nice seeing you. I was driving on the freeway and I saw you with your sign and I said, hey, I know that guy. He looks familiar. I rolled down my window. I said, hey, remember me? And you said no. And,
yeah.
Right? You said no. You didn't recognize. Again, you just forget, right? It's just.
Yeah, well, it has been 11 months.
Right, but I recognized you right away,
Well, yeah.
And so that's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. Is this lifestyle just gets to you a little bit, right? It gets to you. You forget faces, you forget time, you forget a lot of things, and that's okay. That's just a drawback of living this lifestyle. That's just another example, So don't get down, don't get sad, don't get depressed. Again, my condolences for your loss of your father. But here you are by yourself in the world, and ultimately it's gonna be you, right? It's gonna be you, not your mom, nobody else but you, not the police. It's gonna be you to decide to regain control of your life and live your best life, which isn't out here. So here I am 11 months later coming back to remind you that you're worthy of a better life. You matter. Okay, you're important. People care about you. So thank you very much for talking to me, David. Thank you for the update. I'm glad you're alive. Okay.
I appreciate you too, bro.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go get you some food. Lunch has been donated by my subscribers, so I'm gonna grab you some lunch, and then I'm gonna give you my card with my number on it in case you get sick and tired of this. I'll give you a ride to treatment. Okay? Thank you, David. Talk soon.